Hey guys, what's going on? Burst Video 573 here again. Before I get this video started, I just want to start off by saying, if you would, I encourage you guys to check out my channel if you're not subscribed already, and help me get to that 100 subscriber milestone. I'm really wanting to get to it, and it's taken me a while to get there, and but as always, you know, like and subscribe like they all say. If there's anything you guys want me to do, please feel free to post it in the comments. I'm always open to new things to do. I'm always looking for something to do. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. Alright guys, so what we got in here today is a service. 2009 Nissan Altima. Now these and the Maximas are a lot alike when it comes to the servicing anyway. A lot of these Altimas around this year model, like a couple 2 or 3 years before I think, and then a couple 2 or 3 years after 09. A lot of them are a lot alike, pretty much the same actually, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through this service here, and we'll get right into it. The car only has a little over 100,000 miles, so everything should be good, you know. But let's get into it. Also, it's going to take 5W30 oil, and I'm not 100% sure on the oil filter yet. We'll check when we get up under there, and I'll check it in the book and everything like that, and then I'll be able to give you that information. Alright guys, so you can see the oil plug is right here. It's going to be a 14 millimeter. I tried a 9/16 and it was a little bit too big. Didn't want to hurt. End up rubbing the little. All right, guys. So as you can see, the oil plug is right here. It's going to be a 14 millimeter. 9/16 is too big. 1/2 inch is too small. So 14 millimeter is perfect. If you can see, right there is the oil filter. What you need to do is go in here and open this up, and it's good enough to opens up enough for you to get your hand in there, and it will actually drain out right here a little bit, and some of it will also come down from right here. As you can tell, there's a little bit of dirt buildup and dust buildup and stuff right there from it not being cleaned properly the last time it was drained, or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get right into it. Also guys, I forgot to mention, this car is the 4-cylinder. It is the 2.5 liter, not the 3.5 V6. So that's going to make a difference on your how much oil you put in it. This one is probably going to take 4.5 quarts, I would say, but I'm not for sure on that yet. We will know whenever we go up top, though. Like I said, it'll drain out both sides. That's pretty much it about this bit with the oil filter though, guys. I'm going to pull it out real fast. As you can see, it's very small. So I'm going to go to the book and get that oil filter size for you. Alright, as you can see right here, Altima, there is a 2.5 electric, which is basically a hybrid, and there's a 2.5 regular. 21,358, and then we go to our little filters here. 21,358 right there. And as you can see, it's pretty much the exact same size as the other oil filter. Same hole. I didn't show you guys what that looked like, but I did check it out. So this is the only kind of filters that we carry here at the shop, so other than this I won't be able to give you any other filter options. But this is basically a Wix based filter, so you could cross-reference that if you wanted to at O'Reilly's or AutoZone or wherever you intend to go for your automotive needs. Now that I've got the oil plug in and the oil filter on, it's always good for you guys to kind of clean up your area here, because it can cause build up, like I said earlier in the video. Stuff to just get built up right here, especially right in that area. And you don't, I mean, if you guys like a clean vehicle, then you don't want this kind of stuff if you're doing this yourself. So always make sure that you get that, try to get that cleaned up if you can. And we're done for underneath, guys. And I'm gonna drop her down and we're gonna go up top. Alright, so here's the motor, engine. As you can see, like I said, the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. You can actually look on the hood right here and you can see where it'll say it, 2.5 I mean. And you can actually see right here, group, sorry about that, and then it'll say 2.5 right there. That's usually how you can see it if it doesn't have the number, doesn't have it anywhere else on the sticker. It also says the engine oil right there, 5W30. So time to get this show on the road, I guess. I'm gonna fill this up. I'm also actually gonna check the book and see first. While that is doing its thing with our little oil gun, putting the oil in there, it's always a good thing to, when you're up under here like this, you guys check underneath the vehicle, obviously, and check your other stuff like your coolant, your windshield washer fluid, your power steering fluid, your brake fluid, and your air filter. Obviously, you want to check that too, and your transmission fluid. I don't know if you can see this right here, but that's kind of a pain to get to. Another thing I also strongly recommend is you guys leave the owner's manual in the vehicle, because if you ever decide you want to do a service and you watch a video like this on kind of somewhat how to do it, then you got that book to refer to if for some reason it doesn't say how much the vehicle is, or if you just are like me and you don't want to watch a video on it, you just want to do it yourself and learn how to do it and everything like that. I always recommend definitely leaving the book in there, because you can always refer to it. And usually you can find it in the index is where I go, and you go to C's, which is usually look for capacities and specifications, and it'll show like your engine coolant, your engine oil, brake fluid, transmission fluid, power steering fluid, all that kind of stuff that you need to know in that. Alright guys, it took 4.5 quarts. So what you're going to do is after you put your oil in the engine there, you're going to come in here. As you can see, this one is a push to start. Not necessarily all of them will be, but they might be if they're this year model. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, but obviously if you own this, then you know how to start it. But if you don't, you hold the brake and start it. Let it sit there and run for a second, and then shut it right back off. That's the extent of filling up the oil filter. That way you get an accurate reading on the dipstick. And that is it for the service procedure on this 2009 Nissan Altima 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, 5W30 motor oil, 4.5 quarts, Napa 21358 oil filter. As always, guys, this is going to be it for this upload, guys. As always, make sure you guys check out my channel and like and subscribe if you think you want to see more content by me. Help me get to my 100 subscriber milestone, and we'll have a video on that in the future, guys. With that being said, that's it. Take care and have a great day.